28-19, Carson Newman in front, 4:40 to go here in the first half. Samaya Passmore has been sensational this season, not just passing, third in the country in assists per game, but also top 10 in steals as well. We've seen a little bit in this game, but when you actually watch her play, it's so quickly from the very get-go evident how good she is. That athleticism and speed that she has is unmatched by any defender that stands in her way.
Yeah, there's a clear difference between her and everybody else who's on the court, especially when it comes to her speed, catching a lot of the defense off guard with these passes. And she's just been a sensational point guard on both ends this season. A pretty fitting last name.
She is passing more than almost everyone. Only two people lead her in assists. Good defensive play there by McDowell. Now Passmore with it. The float to Gravel. Double clutch lay. No. Got her own miss. Goes back up. Blocked from behind by Sullivan and out of bounds. It will stay with Anderson.
Another sensational come from behind play. This time coming from Carson Newman there on the chase down block.
Really good job by Sullivan from behind. Hayworth and Johnson sit down. Lindsay Taylor back in, so is Tori Rutherford. Passmore will inbound. They get it to McDowell. She goes up strong and does draw contact this time on Lindsay Taylor, her first foul.
And that duo between Passmore and McDowell is probably something that we're going to see all game long. One of the toughest duos to stop in this tournament.
Anderson is really the definition of a two-headed monster with plenty of a supporting cast that can stand out and contribute in big ways that Passmore and McDowell don't. But there are not a lot of ways that Passmore and McDowell don't contribute. Both can score, both can defend. McDowell can rebound and block. Passmore obviously pass and steal. And everything they do goes through those two. Penland, Rutherford, Alvey thought about it. Now she'll drive after the shot fake. Make it through the contact, plus the foul. Michaela Alvey, aggressive take, and she'll go to the line.
Such a tough bucket down low. Had a couple of players in the vicinity, and it just goes chest to chest there for the and one play.
What a tough take from the graduate guard. Former transfer from Lipscomb, nothing but net on the free throw. Michaela Alvey, the first scorer in double figures. She's got 11, 4 of 7 from the floor. Passmore with Rutherford on her, good move. Mid-range 2, no. Offensive rebound, Eckel. The quick push with the left hand. She can't make it, and Rutherford comes in and snatches the ball away from everyone. Penland in rhythm, extra pass, Sullivan's open. She connects! Carson Newman is cooking! Eagles blow it out to a 14-point lead on their 5th three of the game. .327 to go. Carson Newman up 34-20. During the timeout, Robert, they have gotten up and down the floor. They've defended well, they've shot well, and that's the complete opposite of what they did in the semifinals a little over a week ago in this same game.
Yeah, huge bounce-back game here from Carson Newman on both ends of the floor, specifically from three-point range. We talked about it earlier in this game. Lady Eagles, not a great three-point shooting team, but they have a couple of really good ones here in this game so far. They're one of the top assisting teams in the entire country, and you know, to knock down that three there to push us to a 14-point lead, completely different from what we saw just 8 days ago from Carson Newman.
I think we misspoke earlier that Carson Newman doesn't get out in transition that much. They get out a ton, actually. Over 16 points per game in fast break opportunities. Right now they're at 4, and it feels like more than that with how quickly they get shots up in the half court. Anderson desperately needs a bucket. Passmore goes and gets it. They were one of their last 12 and trailing in a 17-4 run before that last layup. See if that can get them going. Passmore from behind, taken away. Gravel's there. 3-on-1. The freshman keeps it and scores it.
We Just talked about Passmore on both ends. Shows a picture-perfect example there. Gets the bucket down low and forces the easy two for Anderson on the next possession.
Oliver guarding Rutherford. It's now Penland and Alvey. A lot of guard action. Sullivan. Passmore gets there quickly. Sullivan drives, stops. Drew two, now found Taylor, and she threw it away over half court. Oliver will go chase it down and make sure Rutherford didn't touch it, and she should have. It would have been an over and back violation, and Anderson would have had it in the backcourt. Now they get the baseline out of bounds. They get to run a set here.
And a lot of that was started by Passmore on that end. As you can see the ball go out of bounds, and a nice box out there to not allow the touch, but still it's going to allow Anderson plenty of time here on their side of the floor.
They've already had a couple buckets and good looks off these very sets. Trailing 10, trying to get it back within single digits. They just go to Oliver in the corner. Passmore at the top. No good. And Sullivan the board. She could feel Oliver behind her as she gets away. In transition, Sullivan, Rutherford. Taylor comes to screen. Torrey off the screen. Stops. Sullivan on the cross-court kick. Another three from Carson Newman. Their sixth of the game already here in this first half.
They're shooting absolutely lights out from beyond the arc in this game. Anderson's got to think of something different on defense.
Passmore's intentional pass intercepted by Alvey. Rutherford off the screen, works in the mid-range, back for Penland. Taylor hands it off. Penland with space, goes to Alvey. 10 on the clock. Alvey back out Penland. Shot fake, drives right past McDowell into the lane. Sullivan thought about another, but lost the ball. Has to float it up. No good. Late in that shot clock, Eckel pulls it down. Passmore quickly up the floor. Peyton Oliver. Rutherford picks her up right there. They get McDowell down low. Taylor in the area to help. She'll just rise over Penland and miss. .60 seconds to go in the opening half. Carson Newman with a 13-point lead. Its largest was 14. Almost got 15 there, but no good as Passmore has the rebound. In transition, stops inside the paint. Eckel open from the mid-range. Nothing but net. And a good assist from Zamaya Passmore.
A heads-up play there because now Anderson can go 2 for 1 to try to get the last shot.
About a 10.5, maybe 11-second difference between the two clocks. Taylor on the elbow. Hands off for Alvey, the hot hand in the first half. Down low to Taylor. Out Sullivan, another three. Jen Sullivan's feeling it. She's the official new hot hand. 12 points in the game. 4 of 4 from three-point land. 10 seconds to go. Here's Oliver. Chance for Anderson to build momentum into the break. Off the screen, Oliver double teamed, lost. Passmore picks it up. Has to chuck it from half court. And online but short. Carson Newman shooting the lights out from 3 in the first half. 44%, 7 of 16. And Jennifer Sullivan, the SAC newcomer of the year, 4 of 4 from downtown.
Yeah, she is definitely making an impact on this game in her first NCAA tournament game with Carson Newman. It's been the three-point shooting that has been the big difference in this game. We said not a great three-point shooting team, but that doesn't matter here. It's been madness so far through the first 20 minutes of this ball game.
A 14-point lead ties the largest of the game for Carson Newman. That's your halftime score. The Lady Eagles 40, Anderson 26. We'll be back with stats in the Southeast Regional bracket in a moment.